Vanessa, call me crazy, but it sounds like you're being stalked. Wait, I don't want there to be any more friction between the two of you. I'm still a Russo Quinlan. Having friction with family comes with the territory. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Udell, I had to comfort your wife as she cried in my arms. You love it, don't you? You love seeing Wanda in pain. You've got my number and you can either keep it or block it. I'm willing to answer the call anytime. Goodbye. Hey, Owen. Is everything alright? Can't say that I'm sure. What do you mean? Wanda, is our friendship negatively affecting your daughter? What is it you needed to tell me, Mom? I wasn't completely honest with you about why I defended Devontae Torres. It doesn't matter anymore. He's in prison. Besides, I'm not mad at you anymore. Not after he attacked you after he was found guilty. Mom, I never wanted to see you get hurt. I know, Alan, but I need you to let me speak. You need to know this. Devontae gave me no choice but to be his lawyer. He blackmailed me. Ben, how is my eldest son doing? Your eldest son is tired of your crap. Stop interfering in my relationship. Vanessa, how come you seem so terrified? Let me guess. Udell confronted you about it? Is it true, Wanda? Does our friendship cause any problems to Yvette? Yvette does feel like our friendship is causing a rift between Udell and I. But it's not, Owen. The issues between Udell and I run deeper. Would it make your life easier if I just kept my distance? What did Devontae hold over your head, Mom? Why didn't you ask for help? He didn't hold anything over my head, Alan. Besides, it was too dangerous to ask for help. Now I'm confused. You just said that he was blackmailing you. He was, but it wasn't anything he had on me. I was protecting someone. Who? You, Alan. Protecting me? Wait, did Devontae somehow find out that I lost half of my inheritance due to crypto trading? That's not it. When you were beaten up months ago, Devontae was behind it and threatened your life. Ben, there's no way you would have kept your relationship with Quinlan a secret forever. I guess you're the expert on having secret relationships. Right, Mom? You didn't have to go there. Besides, did Quinlan follow my advice and leave you alone? It wasn't advice that you gave her. You know it was a threat. And I'm telling you to back off. It's nothing to worry about, Elissa. Do you expect me to leave it alone? I've never seen you this terrified before. At first, I wasn't terrified. That was until I let JJ get in my head. Get in your head about what? Do you remember when I told you how I got that random rose sent to my house? Yeah, well, I've been getting random texts recently, and JJ has this theory that I'm being stalked. Owen, my life would kind of feel empty without you as my friend. I feel the same way. But I also don't want to add any pain to your daughter's life. Not after what she's been through. Yvette will come to accept our friendship. Do you think Udell will accept us as friends as well? Devontae had that thug beat me up and you knew all along? For months you knew who was behind the beating and said nothing? I hated keeping this from you, Alan, but I was trying to protect you. It never occurred to you to try and at least make some sort of plan to use this information against Devontae? Because I needed to ensure your safety. I wasn't going to take that risk. So you would rather defend the man who took my aunt's life and help him get away with Having your only child get beat up? My desire was to keep you alive, Alan, just when I thought I could rely on you. Now I see that I can't rely on either of my parents. Alan. I'm trying to protect you, Ben. I'm a grown man. I don't need your protection. Clearly you do, because you went back to the woman who almost destroyed my marriage. As if you had no hand in that either. Besides, Max informed me that Dad decided not to go through the divorce. The point I'm trying to make is that if Quinlan can go after a man like your father, then she could easily get bored of you and go after the next man who offers her more excitement and more wealth. Despite Finnegan having less, you sure know a lot about making your life exciting when he pursued you all those years ago. Bottom line, I feel like all of this is just harmless. But you blocked this guy, and he keeps on texting you. Besides, you still don't know how he got your number. Ulissa, I'm trying not to jump to conclusions. Not after what happened between Max and Yvette. Max and Yvette's situation is completely different from yours. Does this guy make you uncomfortable, Vanessa? Yeah, but I'm more annoyed than anything. It's not like I feel threatened by this guy, but the more you ignore him, the more likely it is that he could threaten you. Udell's gonna have to get over it. I really am sorry that our friendship has caused conflict in your marriage. Udell is the one making problems. Of course, I wish that there weren't any issues since it seems like we just got back on track. He doesn't deserve you, Wanda. No, he doesn't, but I still love him. Just remember what you're worth, and let's hope Udell remembers how priceless you are. Come in. Dr. Murphy? I'm sorry, I just wasn't sure who else to turn to. Quinlan is nothing like me. Nothing about her compares. Unlike her, I love your father and I'm willing to settle down. You were already settled down and proved that you weren't content when Finnegan pursued you. Continue to bring up Quinlan's flaws and I'll gladly bring up yours. Let me make one thing clear, Mom. If you make Quinlan your enemy, then I need you to know that you're also making an enemy out of me. If this guy begins to threaten me, then I'll tell my parents. I hope so. I will. But if I really am being stalked, then I have no idea what this creeper sees in me. Vanessa, you're more beautiful than you think. Most of all, there's no reason to make sense of what goes on inside the mind of a maniac. Please think about what we just discussed.